Hi, in this video what we're going to do is we are going to teach you a little bit about your clicker. The clicker is a marker. It tells your dog when they have done something correct. So if it had a verbal voice, it would say, "You did that right." So this is a training tool. It does not stay with you forever. Once your dog is consistent on something, the clicker will go away. So just think of it as if they're doing something 8 out of 10 times, then you don't need to click for it anymore. But it's going to be a really strong tool for you. And so the clicker makes the same exact noise every single time. We want to make sure that we're using it what it's meant for. It's not an attention getter, and nor can you walk around the house just clicking it like this. So what we want to do is look at the behavior change. I'm going to tell Nix, sit. There's my behavior. She produces the behavior. I said she produced the correct behavior, and then I am going to reward it. So if we're talking about rewards, it's not just treats, right? I always use really good treats. I'm going to show you the treats that I personally use, but we want to make sure that we're rewarding them. It could be verbal. It could be a praise, such as "good girl," changing your voice a little bit so they know it's targeted at them by making eye contact. Or it could even be reaching down and petting your dog where they like it. I had a gentleman in class. He was a little older, and he brought his dog in, and he came in one day. They had come to about 5 or 6 classes, and he said, "Mr. Lynn," he said, "my dog won't sit anymore." I said, "What do you mean your dog won't sit?" He said, "My dog won't sit anymore." And I said, "Well, show me." So he asked his dog to sit. His dog, of course, made him a liar in front of me and sat down, and then he proceeded to go pop, 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 and tell the dog it was a good dog. For the dog, that was definitely punishment, right? So he asked the dog to sit, the dog sat, he goes pop, 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 pop. Asked the dog to sit, the dog sat, he goes pop, 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 pop. Then he asked the dog to sit, and the dog goes, "Oh, no way." Because he didn't want to get popped in the head, right? So we have to make sure that our rewards are, of course, a reward in the learner's eyes, and that's our dogs in this situation. So we have food, we have praise, we have toy play, such as throwing a ball or playing tug with them. And then we have life rewards. Life rewards are those rewards that your dogs like to do, maybe loading up in the truck. So you can walk over to the truck, ask them to do a couple of things, and then have them load up. Maybe your dogs like to get in the pool. Do a couple of practice sessions, let them get in the pool for the reward. Some people like to sit in the floor and wrestle with their puppies, so they push them back, and then the puppy comes running at them and they push them back. So you can use that as a reward too, if that is something that is enjoyable to your dog. So back to the clicker. We want them to produce the behavior. So we give them the cue. They're going to perform the behavior. We're going to mark that behavior, and then we're going to reward them with one of our rewards. So your dogs do not understand the clicker yet. So this is your homework. I want you to charge the clicker. For the next couple of days, what I want you to do is click and reward 10 times in a row. Do that twice a day for at least 2 days. So I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to grab about 10 rewards in my hand, and my dog can stand, she can sit, she can lay down, but what I don't want her to do is jump on me. So I'm not going to click and reward any time that she is jumping on me, because I don't want to reinforce that behavior. So you click, give the dog a cookie, wait for them to finish chewing. If your dog swallows things whole, you can go faster. So it's click, reward, just like that. If you have a chewer, you're going to have to slow down, wait for them to finish chewing before you put that other treat in their mouth. That is your homework, at least twice a day for the next 2 days. So we are making that relationship that the click means that something good is going to happen. All right, y'all practice.